Hey, we live. We back live. I can't believe it. We got some internet connection. We back live. For those of you who are still up, come on in. I'm here. Come on in. I'm here. I'll finish this thing up with you. Come on in, come on in. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to finish these last little bit. Let's finish up. Let's finish up the law of spirit when it comes to the law of balance. I'll wait for you. I'm waiting on ya. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Come on in, y'all. I'm into you. Come on, come on, come on. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. We're gonna build you up, cause we need you here. That's right. You need to get this, cause you need to hear. Come on in. 1:30 in the morning, I'm having fun. Yeah. That's right. You're like sunshine. Hey, we finishing up though. We was already in here building heavy. I lost connection, but I ain't went nowhere. Phone lost connection, but I ain't go nowhere. I'm right here. Yeah, keep coming. Yeah, we gonna finish up though. I'm just having a little bit of fun now since y'all left me and we lost connection. I done turned the music on. That's right. I'm into you. You need to get this. You need to hear this. You need to get this. Come on in. Yeah. I'm into you. Come on, y'all. Hey, listen. For those of you who coming in, if you just joining me, I'm sorry to tell you, but we was in here building for like an hour and a half already, and my phone dropped. I lost connection, but we were building good. We was building with the people. So I just came back on because I still got that energy and I still got that time on my hands. But I do kind of want to see if anybody that was from the last video they got cut out. See if some of them gonna come back. And if they do, I ain't worried about if they come back, but I want to give it some time. Cause it's been about 10 minutes since the internet cut me off. Somehow I don't know what happened, but it just lost connection. Right now I'm in my tent. I'm having fun sleeping in my tent tonight, grounding to the earth. You know, listening to Kim. What you said I am. Listen. What's going on? So let me stop playing with y'all real quick. Let me stop playing, having fun. Let me stop having fun, cause it ain't playing. I ain't playing, I'm having fun. Let me stop having fun. Wait till the song go off. Let the song go off. I'm into you. Hey, this is Kim. Y'all know Kim? You know who Kim is? Let's let the song finish up. Then we're gonna finish up. Let the song finish up and then we'll finish up. And now basically for you who knew, I give you a synopsis of what the message was about real quick, but I'll end my point. I'll make a point. Alright. Kim, you take it too long. Kim taking too long.
I guess I must admit I won't spend my time, girl.
I love him. Love him to death. Alright, you done? You done? You done? Are you done? You done? Alright, cool. Kim said he done. Alright, so I just want to say thank you for those of you who are here late night with me, joining me at this hour. It's 1:30 in the morning. I appreciate you being here. I am doing the message, and basically what the message was about was the laws of the spirit. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna give you this to you. I'm gonna give you the quick version, but I do want to bring a point home, which I never got to do in my last video. So when people watch that video, they can scroll up and watch this video, and they can get the ending of what I was gonna say. So, we were talking about the laws of the spirit. There are 12 laws, and there's basically every law that is not made by man has 12 laws. The laws of the universe have 12 laws. The laws of nature, the laws of sovereignty, the laws of spirit has 12 laws, and the laws of discipline. There are 12 laws within these laws. 12 is a key number. There's 12 on your clocks. There's 12 months in a year. There's 12 hours in a day. You know, there's 12 everywhere. 12 is a complete, 12 is a key number. It's a representation of a complete cycle. 12 represents a complete cycle. All right. So what we were talking about was the laws of the spirit. We were discussing the laws of the spirit. And the first law of the spirit is the law of balance. And I was bringing the point in on the law of balance. Speaking about the law of balance. Telling you what it means to be balanced. And I'm going to start from where I left off at. And pick back up. I might not have that same energy, but I definitely going to make my point. Because this video will be seen later by some who were in the first video. And for those of you here tonight, I really do appreciate you. So I'm going to give it to you like I would give it to anybody. Okay, here it is. I said this, that we must operate within our space. Each and every one of us has been given a space. This is me picking back up where I left off. We have a space that we are able to operate within. This space allows us to be what? 100% fully our 100% selves. We don't have to try to become like any or everything. Once we realize and understand that we have a space that we get to operate in. And in that space, there is balance. But the reason why this is the universe, this is not the universal laws, but the law of spirit. The first law of spirit is balance. And now speaking, the reason why a lot of people have imbalance in their life is because they don't operate all of the space that they have. The universe gives you, when you came here, you've been given a space. There was a veil torn in the sky that created a vortex, that when you came here, there was a vacuum that brought you here, and it created a virtual vortex where it was carving down like a tornado. It was carving down from the sky to the ground a space for you to operate within. Just like a tornado, when it forms as clouds in the sky, and then the tail starts to work its way down to the earth bed. You understand that tornado is being given a path of destruction to follow? That tornado has been given a designed path of destruction that it will follow. It is operating the space that it's been given fully 100%. You also have a space that you've been given, and this can create balance in your life. But the reason there is no balance and you find yourself imbalanced, the reason why you find yourself imbalanced is because you're not realizing that you're leaving room in your space. You're leaving room for others to come in and occupy that space. You're leaving room for others to come in and occupy that space that you're not fully occupying. Every one of us have a space, and in that space, there's an abundance of space for us to operate in. We don't have to be hogs. We don't have to be greedy. We don't have to want somebody else's space. If we operate within our space, there's perfect balance. As I was saying earlier, the sun doesn't try to operate in the space of the moon, and the moon doesn't try to operate in the space of the sun. The stars doesn't try to operate in the space of the sand, and the sand doesn't try to operate in the space of the stars. There's an abundance of it all, and there's an abundance of space for it all, and every one of them get to flourish and nourish. They get to flourish in their space, because in their space there's an abundance of room for them to be able to what? Occupy that space. There's enough room for them to be able to occupy that space. And they're going to occupy that space. But you do not occupy the space being given to you. You don't occupy it. You leave room. Why? Because you got too many things going on. So you leave room open for others to come into that space. And then you end up saying things like, this person got me feeling some type of way. The reason why they got you feeling some type of way is because you've allowed their type of way in your energy. You've allowed their type of way into your space. So of course they got you feeling some type of way. They got you feeling their type of way, because their type of way is the way that you're feeling. They brought an altered energy into your space, and it's altering the balance of who you truly are. It's altering the balance. It's throwing you off your equilibrium. And you're like, why is this person in my life? And so, as I was saying in my last video, you must stop buying into this thinking of never give up. This never give up thinking. This is a false and a fallacy you need to stop living by. Never give up. No, you should give up anytime. You should give up anytime something is not serving your greatest and your highest balanced state of mind. Because the first law of spirit is balance. These are not my laws. I didn't make these laws up. These are natural, sovereign, universal, cosmic, discipline laws. Not man-made laws. Not laws made by man. The 12 laws of the spirit, the first one is the law of balance. And why is that the first one? Why did they make balance the first law of spirit? Why is balance the first law of the spirit? Why? Why is that? You ask yourself. Huh? Why is that? Well, the reason for the first law of spirit is the law of balance is because you need to understand this, divine, that you, as I said before, you've been given a space. But even bigger than that. Even bigger than that. Watch this. Not only have you been given the space, but you've been given the opportunity. The opportunity to manifest and be all that you wish to be within that space, without manipulating, altering energies within that space. Do you know that you can be all that you wish to be within that space? But the problem is you play the comparison game. And you compare yourselves to other people who got the name, who got the fame, who got the titles, who got the awards, who got the recognition. You compare yourself to all those people, trying to make yourself, in a way, that kind of a person. Now, hear me what I said. Not trying to make yourself like them. You ain't trying to be them. But you're trying to be that kind of a person for yourself. You want to be the kind of person that gets ushered everywhere and driven everywhere in limos and cars, and you get driven and you get flights booked for you, and you get rooms paid for you, and you get to travel, and you get to do all these nice things to make you feel somewhat important. But the goal here is to not feel important, or at least not try to be important to everyone, but be important to your sphere, be important to your space, be important to that. And then what? You can there can be many yous inside that space. If you operate all that space, there are many yous in that space. Many, trillions, millions of you in that space. So when I do get you, I'm getting what? Not an altered energy or an altered mind. I'm getting a well-balanced, focused mind. Keyword balance. Keyword balance. I'm getting a well-balanced mind. You understand? Because you know how to play and operate within that space. There is no recollection of time. Let me repeat this again. There is no recollection of time. No knowledge of time. God said what? One day is like 1,000. 1,000 is like one day. That's telling you. That's an indication that there is no time. One day is like 1,000. 1,000 is like one day. There is only space. And in that space, we can create and be all that we wish to be. But we never be that what we wish to be, is because we are looking without and comparing ourselves and trying to match up and line up to everybody else. You must breathe to start bringing a conscious state of balance back to your life. You must slow down and stop rushing. This is the way of the caterpillar and the bee. Let me tell you about the caterpillar and the bee. The bee does all the buzzing. Buzz, 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 buzz. The bee is always buzzing. Always busy buzzing. The bee is always busy buzzing. Everything is straightforward, straight aligned. Everything is straightforward with the bee. Like the bee does not deter itself from its path, right? The bee has one agenda, one mission: serve the queen. So the bee goes and does all the work for the queen, buzzing all day. Buzz, 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 buzz. Do you know bees die? Most bees die from exhaustion. You don't think little bugs like that get exhausted, but they do. Bees die from exhaustion. They overwork themselves. You would see, you go to any nearest beehive and you would see dead bees all the time. Overexertion. Overexertion. Always overworking themselves. Work. Overexertion. Overexertion. But even your Bible says what? To be like the ant. And the ant is what? Diligent. The ant is diligent, consistent, and diligent. But we're talking about the bee and the butterfly. So the bee is always busy working. Buzz, 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 always doing busy, buzzy bee things. Then you got the caterpillar. The caterpillar who becomes what? A butterfly later on. But how does the caterpillar become a butterfly? How does the caterpillar become a butterfly? By getting still. Say it in my Oprah voice. This is good. This is good. Say it in my Oprah voice. This is good. This is good. Yes, it is good. Last time I said that, the video cut off on me. This is good. When you got the bee versus the butterfly, look at the bee. The bee is always busy working, and all bees die from overexhaustion. This is fact. Bees die from exertion, overworking, non-stop work. The Bible says, I'm only using the Bible as a reference. I don't preach the Bible. But God said what in the Bible? Be like the ant. The ant is diligent and consistent. You understand? But the ant is diligent and consistent, so you should be like the ant. But I drew up this theory saying the bee versus the butterfly. Right? Because bees are always busy working. Non-stop busy working. But the butterfly, in order for it to become a butterfly, it is a caterpillar at first. And when it is getting ready to turn into a butterfly, it must become still so that it can go into a state of what? Ooh, it could go into a state of higher consciousness. It could go into a state of what? Meditation, hibernation. It can go into a state of what? It could go into a comatose state. The caterpillar goes into a comatose state, a hibernated state, a metamorphosis state. And it emerges a beautiful butterfly because it got still. It became still. It stopped doing all that movement. What I'm telling you here is, you need not to be moving so doggone much. You create an imbalance. The first law of spirit is balance. This is important for you to get. You need balance in your life. You need balance in your life. And you get balance by using the space that's been given to you fully and operationally. Like, you need not to allow that space to be occupied by others who come into your vibration and they start to alter the energy of your space. And then you end up saying things like, I'm not feeling this person. They got me feeling some type of way. Well, yes, they got you feeling some type of way because you've allowed their type of way in your field of vibration. And so, yes, you feel some type of way. The only way to not feel some type of way is to own and operate the space that's been given to you fully to the full max. This creates balance because you are flourishing and nourishing and you are being you, 100% you, and all that you are. You are being 100% you and all that you are. Are you getting this? Y'all stay connected to the higher self. Stay connected to the higher self. Because this is where balance is. I want y'all to do yourselves a favor. If this video is intriguing to you, interesting to you, go watch the first video. The video got cut off by the internet. I don't know how. It got cut off by the internet. But we back. Go watch the video I posted before, that got posted before this. Same message, but a lot more said. And take this message and use it as well. Okay? I want you to grow in your knowledge. I want you to be one with your higher self. Stay in a conscious mind. Stay in a conscious mind. Always aware. The first law of spirit is balance. Remember that, write it down. Operate the space that's been given to you fully, all of it. There's an abundance of it there. You don't need to share. There's an abundance of your space there around you. And if others knew this, they would keep their space as well. Understanding that there's an abundance of space all around us. But some people want to come into your space because they see the good in you. Okay? But you could be left feeling some type of way because people can bring in their altered energies. You don't want to be left feeling some type of way because you begin to feel bad and judge yourself about making a decision for why this certain person is in your life. And you don't need to judge yourself. You just need to love yourself. Love yourself. Alright? Share the video. Share the download. Share the message. Go watch the first one. This one will be posted too. It's short, sweet. But I wanted to wrap up a point from the last video about balance. Okay? I appreciate you being here, Divine. Share the video. Share the download. Share the download. What do I say? I say share the motherfucking download tonight. And wait till tomorrow. Share it. Peace.